Could I be falling for some tech myths? Well, I ran across a video called Tech Myths You Probably Still Believe. It's by a channel called TiffinTech, and I really like her video. She does a great job, and so I thought this would be really interesting. Unfortunately, it seems to be a really short video, so it's a short, and so probably what I'll do is just put some screenshots up to my side so I can actually talk about them, because it looks like she's not going to take the time to actually talk about them. So we will go through them, and I might have some that I disagree with. I might agree with them all. We'll see. I might even have some to add myself, because I do have some tech myths that people seem to believe, and I don't know. So this will be interesting. So because I don't have my laptop set up right now, I'll just be watching it on an iPad mini, and we will go from there. So let's check this out. Alright, so myth number one is she who shall not be named, Alexa, is always recording everything you say. Okay, well, I believe that that is a myth, because it's listening for a trigger word, and it will keep a record of things that you've said. Same with like the Google home devices. You can actually go in and remove some of your history from your Google account and things like that. And I believe that with Amazon, it's a similar thing. You can actually go in and erase some of your history, but it's not recording every little single thing that you said. It's really just listening for that trigger word, which is why we don't want to say it, because I don't want to trigger yours at home if you have it. So that's true. That's a myth. All right, let's see what the next one is. Deleting contents from your hard drive actually erases them. And that's true. That's a myth. Because, and it's funny that this was one of these myths, because I was just talking to my oldest sister about this. Not much more than an hour ago, as a matter of fact. She and her husband want to donate an old computer that they have, so he went and dragged everything to the recycle bin and emptied it, and they wanted to know if that was sufficient to keep people from getting like to their bank information and things like that. And I said no, because essentially what all it's doing is it's marking that spot in the drive so the computer knows it can write over it later. So it's almost like a notebook full of pages that, let's say it's in the middle of the night, you don't have anywhere where you can go buy more paper, and it's like, well, you have some pages here that maybe you put a sticker on, or you have some type of mark that, okay, if I need to, I can erase that stuff, and then I can write over it. Well, so that's essentially all it's doing. Until that data is written over, it's pretty easy to use one of those utilities to get those files back and be able to view them. And someone who is up to no good is probably going to already have that on their computer ready to go, knowing that people are just doing that and just deleting the stuff and thinking that it's good. So that's definitely not sufficient. So if you do want to go donate a computer, please use something like Derek's Boot and Nuke or something like that. Alright, so myth number 3 is incognito mode makes you completely private. And yes, I agree. That is a myth. Okay? In fact, I had a discussion several years ago with a friend who is very tech savvy, but unfortunately just was trying to argue that it's completely private. But the thing is, it's not. If you're at a job and you have a network administrator, they can see the things that you're doing on your computer for the most part, unless it's like a secure website. But even sometimes then they have ways of doing it. Also, even if you're at home, unless you're using like a VPN or something like that, your internet service provider can see what website you're going to. They can see a lot of the traffic that's going right through your connection, because your computer is essentially requesting those pages from your internet service provider. So she's right. That is a myth. All right, well, this was short. There was only 3 myths. So I thought I would add my own, and that is, have you ever seen one of those TV shows or movies where they're, maybe it's a cop drama and they're looking for their suspects and oh, zoom in, there's a reflection on the window over there. Oh, look, it's reflecting a mirror on a car across the street. Oh, zoom in on that. Oh, it's got a reflection from a doorknob across the street. You zoom in, enhance. Oh, zoom in again, enhance some more, and they can see these faces and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, as far as I know, nothing like that exists. So, I mean, I'm not gonna completely deny that there could be something. Maybe our government or some other government might have some crazy technology, but as far as I know, nothing like that exists. So, anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. What myths do you know of? And maybe you've even fallen for some yourself. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.